Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca and this is Rebecca Reacts, and today I'm going to be reacting to a Praveen Mohan video. A couple of you have requested that I do more of his videos, so of course I'm listening, and this is what we're doing today. This one is called Barbarik. Did ancient India have AI robot technology? Let me know what you think in the comments below. So yeah, I've done a few Praveen videos in the past, so go check them out, and yeah, let's get on with this video.
Hey guys, in the year 1027 AD, about 1,000 years ago, a group of workers were digging the ground for water in a village called Khatu in the state of Rajasthan in India. After digging for more than 30 feet, they found a strange metal box which was sealed airtight. On the box, there was one word engraved: Barbarik. When they broke the box open, inside there was a skull. It was not a regular skull made of bones, it was made of a shining metal. What's even more strange, the skull had two eyeballs in the eye sockets. The workers immediately ran to the king who was ruling this place at that time. His name was Rup Singh Chauhan, and he called all learned men to convene at his court to understand about this Barbarik skull. Who was Barbarik? How can his skull be made of metal? How did his eyes not decompose and disintegrate? The learned men searched many ancient texts and found nothing about Barbarik. Finally, a priest who came from the far south explained his story. Barbarik was a great warrior who lived 5,000 years ago during the time of Lord Krishna. But there was something fundamentally different about Barbarik. He was not human. He possessed godlike strength. He was capable of handling multiple weapons at the same time and could solve mathematical problems in lightning speed. But his speech was slow and he could not recognize faces. He was not intelligent like humans. He had artificial intelligence.
Wow.
What do I mean by this? Let's wind the clock back about 5,000 years ago. Lord Krishna decides to meet Barbarik after hearing about his strength and intelligence. The great war of Mahabharata is about to begin soon, and Krishna wants to see which side Barbarik is going to support. Barbarik did not recognize Krishna, but demonstrates his extraordinary speed and precision in operating advanced weapons. Krishna is shocked and realizes that Barbarik would be the game changer in the upcoming war. However, Krishna observes that Barbarik's intelligence is not human-like. He followed a robot-like thinking and action. Krishna asks him about his position in the war. Barbarik replies that he would support the side which is weaker than the other side. He says it's his duty to save as many humans as he could. At this point, Krishna poses a very simple question which completely bewilders Barbarik. Krishna says, if Barbarik supports the weaker army and begins to destroy the stronger army, after a certain point, the stronger army would become the weaker army, and the once weaker side would now become the stronger side. What would Barbarik do then? To a human being, this would not be a valid question because human beings understand larger ideas, while robots and artificially intelligent machines look at events and are not able to grasp the bigger picture. But Barbarik then says he would switch sides and support the other army now because they have become weaker. Barbarik's reply stuns Krishna because this means that Barbarik will keep switching sides between the two armies and destroy both sides completely. Krishna concludes that even though Barbarik is capable of handling advanced weapons with extraordinary precision, with his unnatural intelligence, he will actually cause harm to human beings rather than help them. So Krishna decides to disable Barbarik's physical activity so that he cannot use his arms or legs to attack or use weapons. Krishna asks Barbarik to cut his head from his body.
Wow.
Here's the most interesting part. Barbarik removes his head and offers it to Krishna, but continues to talk. This clearly shows that he was not human. He was an artificially intelligent machine. Some people claim that Barbarik was the grandson of Bhima. But this is highly unlikely because in that case, he would have definitely been mentioned in the ancient text of Mahabharata. But Barbarik is not mentioned anywhere in the original text. Why did the author not even mention such a great warrior in the epic? Because Barbarik was not a living being. He was a robot with artificial intelligence. This is why the author omitted this detail. The name Barbarik itself points out that he's not human. It comes from the Sanskrit word Barbara, which means inhuman, which is also related to the English word barbaric,
which is what I said at the beginning.
The English word barbaric originally means inhuman, one who does not understand human thoughts and emotions. Okay, now Barbarik's head is in Krishna's hands, but what does Krishna do with it? Krishna attaches 3 arrows to Barbarik's head and now uses this setup to fly over the war field of Mahabharata. I mean, this is clearly a drone they're talking about. Today, we use a drone with a central processor with cameras and it's attached to 3 legs. This is called a tricopter. This is exactly what Krishna does. He takes the advanced processor with memory. The cameras were obviously the eyes of Barbarik, and Krishna attaches 3 rotors to this machine and converts it into a drone to watch and record the battlefield. And even more interesting, today we can fly a drone and the drone can send us the images and video files live. So we can stand on the ground from a distance and see the drone's view live using wireless technology. In fact, today in many games, televisions are using drones to show the game live and commentators are commenting in real time about what's going on. Believe it or not, this is accurately described in the ancient text of Mahabharata. The entire battle is watched live by a person named Sanjaya, who is miles away from the battlefield, and he describes everything in great detail. It's obvious that Barbarik was now flying over the battlefield and transmitting all the data over wireless technology to Sanjaya. Otherwise, how was Sanjaya able to see what was going on in the battlefield, which was far away? Also, why else would Krishna attach 3 arrows to Barbarik's head and make it fly all over the battlefield? All these details clearly point out that Barbarik was an AI robot which was then converted into a drone. And this is why Barbarik's skull and eyes did not decompose even after 5,000 years, because they're not made of bones and flesh. They're made of some other material. Even today, you can go to the site where they found Barbarik's skull.
No way.
A beautiful temple has been built on the site. It is called the Khatu Sham Temple. The place where they excavated his head is now a tank known as Sham Kund inside the temple. Yes, you can go and see Barbarik's skull. No. They have plastered and painted a face over the robotic head of Barbarik. But authorities confirm that, yes, this is the original skull. It's worshipped as a rare deity because it does not have a body. Only the head is displayed. So what do you think? Was Barbarik an advanced robot in ancient times? Or is everything just a fictional story?
Who knows?
Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I am Praveen Mohan. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell button to get all the updates. Please give it a thumbs up and do share it with your friends. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Now I know in the past when I've done some Praveen videos, there's always like a debate in the comment section about, you know, if people do believe that it's like ancient robot technology, and some people are just like, no, it's just, you know, history. So I'm really interested to read the comments in this video and what you guys think. But I don't know, I want to believe that like ancient times had this like AI technology, but also I also find it very hard to believe, you know, because it was so many years ago, thousands of years ago. Like how could they have had that ancient technology when we're only, you know, just having AI stuff in like this century? It's like crazy. I just don't know. But then the fact that he said that in the scriptures that there was a person who was watching the war happen on something and he was like miles away from the actual, like, that confuses me. It was that point when he said that I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this is actually true, and this is AI technology from thousands of years ago. Because before he said that, I was a bit like, no one really knows. It could be like anything. But then when he said that, like in the texts, it says that someone was watching it live from miles away. Like, that's when I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this is actually a real thing. But, you know, we'll never know. I do quite enjoy Praveen's videos. I know, like I said, the comments, there's always a bit of a debate whether people like his videos or not, but a lot of you have asked me to do another one of his, so that's why I decided to react to one today. I found this video quite interesting, possibly one of the most interesting ones I've seen of his, so let me know if you have any other videos of his that you want me to react to, and put the links to them in the comments below. You can also link any other videos, doesn't have to be videos from him. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you to my producer level patrons. If you want to become a patron yourself, then the link is always in the description below, along with my social media links. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, then you can check out the description as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you very soon for a new video. Bye everyone.